哒哒哒哒哒，大脚哥。Jack Lemon， 哒哒哒哒哒，大脚哥。Nice pass, good pass.你知道巴巴哪有去吗？巴巴哪有去参加那个大戏吗？就说包包男抢救结婚不够妈妈烦。Billing， 放龟啊？有啊，很小声啊。巴巴哪有去参加那个大戏的巴巴哪？
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
喂，
好吧？
没有我在测试声音。哦，好，有声音了，赞。别人打的时候也来看一下嘛。不要。
啊？
我说你在打的时候你也来看一下，看一下直播。干嘛啊？哎、我终于解决那个不会延迟的那个情况了。看看。
那你可以打 rank 吗？
看看今晚能不能连看 rank。因为现在我
还是加测。
现在要测，我在练习呢。
啊？
我在练习没？我等下先打一场那个普通。哦，
是有总传哦。这。
What can I say？ 你知道在Twitch直播真的是有很多东西要用，然后加上很多限制，然后很多东西都要花钱。
那你有花钱哦？
没有花钱啊，我就改到 YouTube 播啦。我说我只是播好玩的，花钱呢、shit！ 啊，我花钱，那谁会给我钱？今天晚上就来看林总会不会连啊！我这些 fit 屁孩，看有人会进来。
你要第一次播 rank 的话，那我就用大图，表现好一点。
让阿迪看一下，什么我才是台湾打2K第一人，开玩笑的。
干，我用那个手机的跟你聊天，看可不可以大声一点。
哇，上95好难呐、
操
！In 2K, Play Now Online is the best place to see what a potential NBA Finals matchup would look like.
So, we invited 2 Play Now Online veteran content creators to square off on the virtual courts. Here's what happened. All right, everybody, it's not too often that we have 2 great Play Now Online.
闪电。
There below is and nothing.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams.
David Aldridge, thank you. So the New York starting 5, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Peyton. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Mr. Clutch. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the center. What happens to team chemistry, Brent, at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent, a lot of time together already at this point.
Well, this is where veteran leadership and guys who have been through deep runs or their understanding of what it takes to have a team go through deep runs can really pay off.
你是接什么？
Making guys accountable to the things that we've talked about all year long in the next couple weeks. That's critical.
Now here's Harden. After the miss from Elfrid Payton.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Barrett. Against Washington, he was really on his game.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash. R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
Wow. You're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
有80片场内中卫，而我张麦
Down low.
瑞安人的冠军就这样子
And it's blocked
拉
by
张的
Jordan.。
You can't just throw up stuff like that with DeAndre Jordan lurking around.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Payton. He had 16 points in the win against Washington. 13 feet away. Here's Robinson.
你不是第一天签约球员？
第一天通常是选择你要哪个海，然后他第一天就会帮你突然帮你争取，
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Quickly guarded by Harden. Four on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. That one off the back iron and out. The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
And what?
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Atlanta. Payton dishes to Barrett. Payton passes to Randall. To the left wing. Payton left side.
super
And the out, and it's blocked by Jordan. There's Mr. Clutch. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And they have owned the paint so far.
明明就是灌篮屌，为什么他打
Yeah,
他
the
那么
bully ball
整个
tonight
match？
has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a
Levine,
standstill.
And so New York calls
Levine
timeout.
他现
They
在灌
defeated
篮
the
更
Wizards in
屌
their。last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
对的对。
Now, here's Barrett. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Quickly. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
In the corner, it's Harris. To the middle. And again, shot good for Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And Brooklyn has possession. KD looking around.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Payton. Not a lot of room. Quickly defended by Durant. 5 on the clock. Back to Payton. Here's Randall. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
KD passes to Mr. Clutch. Back to Durant.
我拿有线的跟你聊天呢。
Passes it to Mr. Clutch.
Bang!
And Robinson comes to help. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to the team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There's a tremendous demand in the NBA right now for the kind of build that RJ Barrett gives you at that guard position. So sturdy, so strong, and he has a chance to be one of the best guards in the league for many years to come.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 16. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Randall. New York, no good that time either. And Brent, some breathless comparisons for RJ Barrett. People throwing out names like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady.
I mean, that's a ton of optimism around names like that. But this young player has a drive and a will. And I think he has the kind of composure to show you what he's made of. And if it reaches anywhere near those other players, Kevin, he's going to have one heck of a career.
Now here's Rose. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Rose, that's good.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Brooklyn with the ball, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Harden the pass to Mr. Clutch. Back to Harden. There's the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Rose finds Barrett. New York moving the ball around, and that one's good. Noel.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in RJ Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Harden.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Barrett against Harris. Count it. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and to stay a step ahead of the D.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 18 points for him. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Rose. After the basket by Brooklyn, and the Knicks good for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to utilize Rose at the point guard position. Run him off screens all night long.
Durant in the corner. And he jams it with authority.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
New York calls timeout. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Randall brings the double team. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, we've all seen it. The mobility, the wingspan of Durant. Seriously, how are you going to stop him on an alley-oop?
We've got Mr. Clutch. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
PG.
We've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Okay.
Both free throws good from Rose.
And getting to the line.
如果我这个中锋建模，如果拉去中锋，然后再高一点，会不会一样很冷？
不会。你要拉多高
210啊。哎，看，完了，
210哦，太矮了吧？
你不然就211啊。
And hitting your free throws to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. Perfect in line so far here.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Hawks got the job done. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was just the start of it.
喝水倒空气哦。
What was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he could follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
他们不是在你休息不是喝水吗？
GA really propelled them to that win.
他那个倒空气。
He is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
看字母哥这个建模根本就建不出来。
Brown outside. Out to the wing.
走到。
KD on the wing. He's defended by Randall. 4 on the clock.
哇，
Here's Dinwiddie.
飘啊
Hits the three-point bomb. Dinwiddie's got his third
OK
basket
OK，
of the night.
哦哟，这
Way
个
to
给
pass
他
that shot
传
up.
给
The
他
D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
，Here's Mr. Clutch, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. Outside Robinson. Back to Rose. To the inside, Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 7 points for Julius Randle.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Durant with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Burks kicks to Payton. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 16. Here's Mr. Clutch. Stolen by Robinson. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Payton. Pass to Rose. Randall right side. Here's Payton. But they recover it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Huh?
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shots. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Outside, KD. And the three ball is good. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Durant's skill, he's got so many scoring options. Left, right, and of course over the top.
Payton left side. There's the pass to Burks. Randall dishes to Burks. It's stolen by Brown, all by himself.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends.
Chris Middleton.
Fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Dinwiddie against Rose. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question.
Stars.
I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys. There's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true. New
York calls timeout. And with the frequency of
还要附一些证明，还要附一些证明书，拿个钱那么麻烦。去，
然后那个申请没有，就剩下发出去剩下的钱，自己吞掉啊，不然呢？
给钱又不干脆，拿钱最快，给钱最慢。就像那个我们昨天不是升级很久才会来啊，对不对
？Knicks trail by 21. Pass to Barrett. Back to Payton. Randall outside. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Nets.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
要干什么东西？
Rose, who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Feeds it to Robinson. Payton in the corner.
睡啦，假期。假期 3, 2, 1.
No good. Great D that time for Mr. Clutch. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Rose finds Payton, and they double
太高了，老板。
New York moving it around.
Block.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And so here is New York. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rose. It's blocked. He's got a clear path. Here's Mr. Clutch. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 40 points for Mr. Clutch.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And here's Rose. He's got 10. Pass to Barrett. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. It's Durant on the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They could use a big shot here.
小令姑。
To get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
The pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, Jordan's such a great dunker. Some of the jams he has are completely jaw-dropping.
Rose passes to Randall. Back to Rose. And it's sent back by PD. And they'll keep possession. Trying to get open is Robinson. And the Knicks miss again. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second half. Oh, that was huge.
哈哈，没有被骗啊。
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the
这是一定要的啦。
Here's
把
Rose,
音
and
乐
it's
开对
blocked.
的。
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rose with the double team to the middle, and the dunk by Jordan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. To stop the run, Rose attacking.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over again.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Rose.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point
哎，
range.
你的我，你的那个灌篮包除了我部分还有
Natural rugged play.
没有啊，我就只中他。
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the Irons.
最好是2球都这样子，都进啊，进了。哦，
Outside Robinson. Inside. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Robinson. Rose has got 10 points in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
这是一定要的啦。
And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
然后这样对。
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for New York, Nerlens Noel checks in for Robinson. And Taj Gibson is subbed in for Julius Randle. Back to Rose. Shoots. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And the shooting has really been there
可
for
以啊，
him
你可以
today.
你可以用你的
But
原
they
始
have
啊
to，take it upon
原
themselves
始人去
to
玩。
continue to carry this
我
team
今天也
and
用
try
原
and
始
get
人
out
去
of
玩
this。hole.
Pass to Jordan. There's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Rose.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
没有去听他的，不用
哦
忘了。
Now
我
here's
没有，我
Rose.
就
He's got 16.
看他去，这就是灌篮而已。
哦，看他灌篮了。
Griffin trying to get open. Rose.
其实他
Good.
其实他越
Rose
看
has
越
got
漂
18
亮。
points in the game.
And you
漂
love to
亮啊
see！Rose aggressively looking
对啊
to score on the inside.
如果你有去看，这就是灌篮，我以为那队的球精的那个真
And
很可
DeAndre
爱。
Jordan throws it down.
管
Well,
他
determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the
那
pass.
那一万的
And
脸
the rim rock out.
都是那个
And so it's the
很高冷的。
Kevin, thanks.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
啊，音乐开对的。小令狗，这是一定要的了。
JD We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
我在虾皮看到800、600、800、600跟890的那个秀而已。
For him over the break, he was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority.
我记得那个时候那个谁，Jason 买1000多块嘛，对不对？
我买游戏都网络买啊。
我知道啊。
我都等他过一段时间再买。才不要花那么贵的钱呢。
对嘛？像那个谁啊，某人就说他不想买二手。
谁？
某人啊？不是啊。不是。跟他们不相干，与他们无关。
与他们无关哦，不要买二手的，你也总赢了，
是吧？白痴，到底有什么差？二手对性到底有什么差？
对啊，妈还是可以玩啊。
对啊，还是可以持久啊。
对啊，
持久性，
还有钱啊。
他买那些，他喜欢收藏那个球鞋。收藏球都是很有能力的人去收藏，而且他才几双而已。他买一堆球鞋啊，然后上次去那边看一堆球鞋就等，然后他的 Vans 跟 Converse
他本来就有在收藏啊，他收藏很久了。
对啊，他买那些干嘛？
爽啊！
这些都是有钱人在玩。
喜欢玩啊，你要自己衡量啊。OK 就 OK 啊，不一定要有钱。
那重点是你玩这些，然后之后的那个什么花费。
Barrett against Durant, looking to end the run. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
花费哦，要担心这个，担心那个。
人家开心，他们爽就好啦。他们怎么可能想这些？
才不是这样。那他干嘛那个？
Having won multiple NBA scoring titles, Durant shows us once again how
是一时冲动，才不是那个。
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be
反
a
正
big
就是啊，
relief
欣
for
姐
the
讲的。
offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold
一段时间一直买一大堆买衣服，然后买裤子、买鞋子，他也没有在花。
2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Durant, and finished off by Katie.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
And so Payton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Burks is checked in. Payton outside. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Payton. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Down low, Burks with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Mr. Clutch. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
A floater, and it's denied. Robinson, that's good. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Mr. Clutch. Shots good by Green.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ah!
Payton, that's good.
Well, saw the opportunity, did Elfrid Payton, and inside capitalized.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. That one goes. Count it. Barrett's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Lobbed up there for Durant. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Katie against Burks. Out to Payton. To the paint, tries again, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Nets. The Knicks also changing it up. Noel's checked in for Randall, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Payton. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Barrett. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
And the shot is good.
Such a critical part of
God,
how the offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor. Well, the Knicks fans looking for any ray of hope, and it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
Robinson with the block. Barrett with the ball. He's picked up by KD. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, that's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Brooklyn's gone 7-11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brett, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Durant, and Irving subbed in for James Harden.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Brooklyn's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Robinson. Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Rose. He kicks it to Robinson. But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck.
按照那个隔扣是经验值还是都有？
Every offensive rebound. Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And it's Rose with the ball for New York. And there's the pass to Burks.
我干！
Here's Robinson. It's Noel, high post. He's against Green. Rose finds Burks. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Burks has got 7 points.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Outside Griffin.
What?
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Right side Rose. Kicks it to Robinson. Burks for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Now, how about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Brooklyn's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Another steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. A big dunk.
来吃杀！
And that's how you do it. Impressive play,
火
explosive
锅啦！
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Here's Rose. Goes back up. No good that time. Great D that time from Green.
天哪，
+8
那个球
in the
门
rebound
超球
differential.
的。
One more reason why they're in control. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
回场了喂！
Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Rose has got 24 points.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Robinson passes to Mr. Clutch. And good! He hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. .52 seconds left in the third quarter.
你就漏球。
They double him with Green. Noel wide open. He fires. Here's Gibson. Griffin with some nice D. And here's Brooklyn.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
So here's Burks.
靠背
10 points for him. Pass to Robinson. Passes it to Rose. Rose double teamed. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson for 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Griffin kicks to Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass. 26 points for him.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Nets out in front, running away with this one. And we got more NBA action on 2K. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk.
Changes for Brooklyn. Jeff Green. He's checked in for Griffin. Landry Shamet comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Kyrie Irving. And that one falls for Barrett. His son, Cole Greg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Green. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
他刚直接已经剩12秒了，还不给我吹。
And there's 80 points.
是吧？
Wow. Just wow. This guy right
是把8秒
now
关掉
on
了。
another level.
MyCareer 可以这样子的话，我第1名啊，我一直犯规啊，我一直超级啊。
Second shot opportunity. Green with the block. Fast break. Here
为
we
什么
go.
吃泡面呢？应该是泡面吃完。
Here's
先那
Mr.
个
Clutch.
先那个灾难。
The pass to Dedman.
让开。
Here's Mr. Clutch.
好啊，中锋。
And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
挂包。
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Over to the left wing.
Right
Right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. That free throw good from Mr. Clutch. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
Ntilikina sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Passes to Mr. Clutch. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill Clutch. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. Down low. Here's Toppin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, when Ntilikina is looking to actively set up
Good
guys
job,
on the offense, their flow is going to look much better.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Hits it again. Wow.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. New York's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Pass to Knox. New York moving it around. Makes it off the glass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys.
为什么我们队友 Dedman 跟屌？
怎样？
我们篮网队直接把替补一些很弱的啊，交易来那个 Duncan Robinson 跟 Dwayne Dedman。强，叫我们几个人？1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。哇，这样篮网队蛮强的。
They match up so well.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mr. Clutch.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Out to the right wing. Clock at 6.
好啊，喂，丢炸弹。
But they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle
好
there.
球啊
That
，K 顶
work gets them the extra possession.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
哎，打完这场，比煮晚餐吃。
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
There's the pass to Toppin.
Toppin.
Here's Knox.
还给我上
Shooting
啊！
foul as the
5秒
whistle
阶段
blows.
的。
He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jeff Green picks one up.
Well, that kind of activity from Kevin Knox is going to pose some problems for the defense.
还是一
And
样
he
啊。
makes both free throws.
然后你不是说他很
5
飞吗？
seconds left to play here in the 4th.
对啊，
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate the fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
让我受伤
And
了。
so it's Brooklyn
Very
easily
good
grabbing
stop
this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm.
练个罚球，凑个转盘。
Hey, man. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
哎，你在干嘛，表？
刚打完，
刚打完啊，你在干嘛？训练馆。
买动画，
动画。先把那些隔扣的、空接的都买一买啊，那最贵啊。然后一般的灌篮包，你就先写 Russell Westbrook 的。
我下个要买 Zach Levine。
我觉得他的有点不太好用，我自己有用过，我觉得实战性不大。
感觉是基本灌篮那些。哎、我用风车灌篮用不用出来啊？
啊？
大车轮啊，用得出来吗？
谁用得出来？
我说，如果我们用大车轮灌篮，这用得出来吗？
用大车轮灌篮用得出来，当然用得出来。你买起来装起来就用得出来啊。
我记得那个 LeBron 剑几年代他还蛮喜欢这个啊。
你啊，你开心就好，你喜欢哪个灌篮姿势适合你的，你喜欢的就好啦。每个人的选择是不一样的。
不叫我了？
对啊。再不行的话，打电话给马英九。 到回台湾了，快点！
要关回台湾吗？好了，
好了，你给我道歉，50缴了。
因为你们死我。
好的，在旁边给我喝空气，
喝空气。
还倒下先倒空气哦，然后再喝空气。
你来一点抢啊！
旁边警察，
你流氓啊！
旁边警察，快点跟他道歉呐！然后还在那边笑。
抢
抢！你流氓啦！
不行哦。
不行什么？道个歉难呢。然后最近我有看到那个那个计程车司机啊，就是开小黄的，被人家揍。
你说那个阿东哦？
啊？
你说阿东哦？
我不知道是不是阿东，我没有听到名字，就是我跟你讲大概就是有一对情侣，然后她男朋友
一对情侣我就不知道了。
对，他有一对情侣，两个都喝酒醉，然后给小黄载嘛，然后计程车司机讲话都蛮大声的嘛哦，就比较声音比较大，但他态度很好，结果她男朋友直接生气耶，
白痴，
真白痴。
89，
对89，看起来就是89。结果到最后啊，那个司机打给警察嘛，然后报警，那直接被鸭子踹头哎，
吹
不知道
掉
警察来，然后他们先劝导了，先劝导这样，然后他们那一对情侣就在那边闹啊，他们不听那个男生还反抗什么的，直接被压制啊。阿东到底是什么了？没看过。
龙甲阿东啊。
知道。哎，差不多了，刚刚好。
那几点？干7:19。
那你要吃什么？
我这方面。
强啊！
他干。 你的切扣只有85哦。
对啊。6299可以89。
我知道我的切扣比你多1格，然后近距离，你近距离是不是才91？
近距离，我的近距离哦，对啊，
我也比你多1格，只是说我的投篮比你烂，我只有罚球。
哎呀，我投篮了，我打单机只绿过1次。
那会进吗？
会啊，是会进的啊。
如果你没有绿也会进。
会啊。废话。我点接球投篮手跟领货出手，目前就点。
我要看最贵的是2400嘛，2400。明展不是他用2400啊，很屌。
没有啊，开玩笑的。啊，结束了。
啊，吃晚餐了。
吃晚餐了。
先结束这回合。搞我右手吃一个笔。
先这样，再见。结束了直播呀，怎么办？我不知道怎么结束了。不要闹了，不要闹了，再闹就出事了。没有错啦。哇，这样播，想想已经播了1个小时了，太扯了。